Children, let us now solve exercise 2.2 question number 2. Question is x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0, which we have to solve by factorization method. Okay, children, first see what is the coefficient of x square. Here 1. Okay, so when the coefficient of x square is 1, we will directly see the constant term. What is the constant term? Minus 20. Okay, now if the sign of the constant term is minus, remember that we have to find the factors of this term, such as when we multiply we get 20 and when we subtract. Okay, remember from this sign, when we subtract the terms, the factors, we must get the middle term. What is the middle term? The coefficient 1. So we must get 1 here. Okay. So we have to find the factors of 20 such that when we multiply we get 20 and when we subtract we get 1. Okay. So what will be the factors? 5 4s are 20 and 5 minus 4, when we subtract we get 1. Okay. Now to decide the sign of these factors, we must see the middle term. What is the middle term? Plus. So bigger number will be plus and smaller number will be minus. Then only the product of plus into minus will be minus, and when we add or subtract one positive and negative numbers, it is always the sign of greater number. Okay. Now let us split the middle term. So we will get x square plus 5x minus 4x minus 20 is equal to 0. Now here in these first two terms we have to take common. What we will take common? X. So what remains? X plus 5. In these two terms, what is the sign here? Minus. So minus will be out. What is the common factor in both? 4. So 4 comes out. And what remains in the bracket? X. Now see, we have taken this minus out. So which sign will be here? Plus. Okay, because minus into plus is minus. And remember, what is the sign in the first bracket? Plus 5. So here also we must get the same terms what is there in the first bracket. Okay, so 4 what's are 20? 4 5s are 20. To cross check, you can check 4 into x is 4x and minus 4 into 5 is minus 20. Okay, is equal to 0. Now in both the bracket the terms are same, so it will be common. What is there in the what will become in the second bracket? X minus 4. Okay, is equal to 0. So these are the factors of the polynomial. Now how will we solve the equation? We will take x plus 5 is equal to 0 or x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now let us solve this. We will get x is equal to 0 minus 5, that is equal to minus 5. And here it will be x is equal to 0 minus 4. When we bring this side, it becomes plus 4. So we get x is equal to 4. So final answer, children, what we will write? X is equal to minus 5 or x is equal to 4 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Given quadratic equation. And final answer, children, is important. You have to write the final statement. Okay. Children, we will now solve exercise 2.2 question number 3. In question number 3, the sum is 2y square plus 27y plus 13 is equal to 0. Children, if you look carefully, the difference between the first two questions and the third sum is the coefficient of x square or y square term, that is the value of a. In first two equations, the value of a was 1. Okay, so we found the factors of the constant term. Okay, but in question number 3, the value of a is not 1. It is something else. So if the value of a is not 1, then how do we split the middle term? We have to multiply this a with the constant term. Okay, and then find the factors and split the middle term. Okay, let us see question number 3. Question is 2y square plus 27y plus 23 plus 13 is equal to 0. Now what is a? 2. Okay, that is coefficient of y square is 2. And what is the constant term? 13. So 2 into 13 is 26. And which is the sign? Plus. So here it is plus 26. We have to find the factors of 26 such that when we multiply we get 26, and when we add, right, which sign is here? Plus. So when we add both the factors, we must get the middle term. Okay, so what are the factors of 26? 26 ones are, because 26 ones are 26, and 26 and 1 when we add together we get 27. Okay, now what is the sign of the middle term? Plus. So both the numbers will also be plus. So it is plus 26 and plus 1. So these are the factors. Now let us split the middle term. So we will write 2y square plus 26y plus y plus 13 is equal to 0. Now what is the common factor in first two terms? 2 is the common factor and y is the common factor. So what remains here? Y plus 13. So we get 2y square plus 26y. Here in these two terms there is no common factor. So what will take common? 1. Okay. What will remain in the bracket? Y plus 13. So both the bracket terms are same, is equal to 0. Now y plus 13 is common, so we will write it in one bracket. And what will come in the second bracket? The remaining terms, that is 2y plus 1. So we will write 2y plus 1 in other bracket is equal to 0. Okay. Now it means either y plus 13 is equal to 0 or 2y plus 1 equals to 0. Okay. One of the term should be 0. Then only the product will be 0, no? That is why we write it like this. Okay. So let us solve. Y is equal to 0 minus 13. So y is equal to minus 13. And here when we solve this, we will get 2y is equal to 0 minus 1. Okay, 0 minus 1. Therefore 2y is equal to minus 1. Therefore what is y? Minus 1 upon 2. So what are the factors of y? What are the roots of y? Minus 13 and minus 1 upon 2. So you will be writing, therefore y is equal to minus 13 or y is equal to minus 1 upon 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay children.